It's your boy Tommy Hench. I'm here to reply to Paul Venice as he called me out after I boxed Tom Little on Wicked and Bad quite some time ago. If you guys want to check that video out, it's a fantastic fight between me and Tom Little, and it impressed a K1 champion in Paul Venice. A couple of people called me out. I've already boxed the other gentleman. And me and Paul Venice, we never got the fight over the line for whatever reason. I think because he weren't ready, to be honest with you. I think coming from K1, he loves fighting, and saw something in me and decided to call me out. And I think when speaking to me, realised that maybe he was trying to run before he could walk. But he's been boxing meticulously ever since then, and he's getting himself pretty good. So I'd like to return the call out and say, if you want it in August, I'm here at the BKFC because they've got all my paperwork in. It'd be very easy for them to just slot me in as a heavyweight versus Paul Venice, and let's see what the results will be. A lot of his fans, I've seen the comments, I've seen what you guys saying that I'd have no chance, and Paul himself saying that I'd be a 1 round job. Now this 1 round job is just a reply from me saying I'd do Brett May and Ginge in 1 round, because there's levels to boxing. There is levels to boxing, and obviously now he's saying he could do me in 1 round when that ain't the case. I think I think if you guys have seen the fight between me and Ty Mitchell, obviously Ty Mitchell is a world class boxer. He's Tyson Fury's good mate, and they've done a lot of sparring, done a couple of camps together against Usyk, and obviously at the back of them 2 camps I had to fight him. But as you can see in this picture, you can see that my face is all drawn out, and I went through 6 weeks of eating fresh air, and I had to lose 12 kilos. I was actually 92 kilos when I got the phone call, and I had to make 80 kilos or the fight wouldn't go ahead. So obviously doing that, I still fancy my chances against Ty Mitchell after the training camp. But I think losing the weight wasn't was a challenge in itself. And once I've overcome the obstacle, I had to then fight somebody who was very, very world class. I think Ty Mitchell's a world class boxer, and having to box him under them circumstances, what chances I would have as a heavyweight is still quite slim. But to do under them circumstances, it made it obsolete. And as you can see, in 3 rounds, he managed to knock me out with a foul punch from the back of the head. So I won a disqualification. Yeah, that's how it's going down. Okay, I won a disqualification, but didn't disqualify him. The fight was going his way. I weren't really much in the fight. Obviously, going through what I went through really affected me. People don't like excuses, but that's the reality of what's happened. As you can see in this picture, you can just see, even in just that picture there alone, all my face is drawn. I'm just, I weren't prepared for that fight whatsoever. I've offered to run it back at heavyweight. I've offered, I've put my case forward, but I think that, I would love to keep this guy go on and capture a world title, because I really do think he's that good. But this video is about Paul Venice at the minute, and it comes in at 5'10", same height as me. And he's gone into the bare knuckle scene. I've signed up to the bare knuckle. All my paperwork's in. It wouldn't be a problem for them to slot me in even to the fight this coming August. But I do think I've got fights within 21 days, so it would clash. It would overlap, and I think that it wouldn't be make any sense contractually. He's already got an opponent sorted also, and Paul Venice is quite new to boxing. He's only had a few contests. If we can get on the next show, I'm happy to oblige. I'd love to get this fight over the line between me and Paul. I think it'd be a really good fight. I think him saying it would be 1 round job is just, him just, what gingers are like. They stick together. And but not knowing, I'm also ginger myself. I know I'm a brown boy, but, all my cousins are ginger as well, mate. So I've got the ginger gene in here somewhere. And, us gingers ain't wide, right, mate? And I feel like I can overcome Venice, and I can beat Venice. I think the bare knuckle, as you've seen, this gentleman here managed to drop him, and he now wants to fight heavyweight, which suits me great. I think I prefer to do it in gloves. I think that boxing is a gentleman's sport, and I think that with the boxing gloves, I love the sound of the leather, I love the hand wrapping, etc., all that stuff. But I think with bare knuckle, it's a bit more blood and guts and a bit more gore, which is I think that there's a particular bloodthirsty fan favourite for that. But I'm happy to do that. I think that if what I always used to say is that I wouldn't lose no sleep if Paul Venis managed to be victorious over me. Because he's such a great champion. This guy, I think it'd be a great fight between us. He's getting really good at boxing now. He's been doing it for some time now since he called me out, and I think the sooner the better. He's aging, aging like wine, as you can see, and I think. We need to just get in the ring and see what happens. So I don't think he can deal with me. Never mind within one round. I do think that's a bit of tongue in cheek, if I'm honest. But he's got a lot of fans and a lot of people that back him and think that he probably could do me in a round. And I'll just say, let's have a look then, because it's easier said than done. And I'm willing to oblige, whether it's this August or the next show, if it's BKFC, or if Misfits wanted to platform it. I'd be happy to oblige to fight him at heavyweight also. But yeah, I think as you can see here, he probably is a homeowner, but he looks homeless, right? I'll have to do this guy a favour. I done Tom Little a favour. I took him out his skinny jeans. We ain't seen Tommy Little in skinny jeans ever since. Now, what I'll have to do with him, I take his chin off with the beard, like a Turkish barber. All right, we'll get that beard taken right off that chin. Listen, if you guys want to see this fight, then yeah, make sure you just get into his comment section. Let Paul know that this is the fight that you want to see, because honestly, I don't see myself losing. I see myself beating this man, and obviously I've got a heavyweight fight coming up soon. So if you guys want to check out this fight at the O2 in London against Reng Wang, who is also a kickboxer or a mixed martial artist, and he's undefeated as a boxer too. And this is a heavyweight contest, so I can actually have something to eat now. And this will be in 4 weeks, as you can see. There's the details there. The 25th of July. You guys, link in bio for tickets will be available tonight. Hopefully by the time this video goes up. And anything Tommy Hench related will be on my Facebook. Thank you for all the new subscribers on my YouTube channel, this channel here now that this video is on. Thank you everybody that subscribed, and I'll continue to update you guys as much as I can with upcoming fights and fight news. Yeah, man. Leave any comments in this, any suggestions or any sort of things. I'll try and get back to you. And I think that covers everything. Treat people how you want to be treated. Live long and prosper. And Hench.